Good morning, Christy and Jimbo here, out exploring the northwest corner of the mitten of Michigan. And we are driving along this peninsula and we just saw something cool. So I made Jimbo stop. He's a dinosaur. And there is something for sale back there. Oh, butterflies? I thought they were dinosaurs. I think his name is, oh, it's Gilbert, the T-Rex. Sculptor Enoch Flower. How cute. He is shiny copper colored. And in this part of Michigan, there's a bunch of crops and firewood for sale. Every house has like something for sale. We just passed one with maple syrup. This one apparently has butterflies. Butterflies. Oh, cute. Remove cork to expose screw for installation. Yard stakes $30. I don't want to pay $30, but they are cute. Did y'all know that there are 129 lighthouses in the state of Michigan? This state has the most lighthouses than any other state. This one is so stinking cute. I'm sure we can't go in. Dedicated in 1991. I'm surprised it doesn't have a house number of 1991. There's no windows. But isn't it so cute? So this one is the Robert Manning Lighthouse here on Lake Michigan, of course. And we are headed this way, but Sleeping Bear Dunes is just down the road here. We are in the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, but you can see just the edge right there. And there's just some rocks here. It looks like a boat launch here. Boat launch? Let's see if we can hound some rocks, a few, maybe some glass. That'd be cool. Look at this water. It is as pretty as the ocean, if not prettier, because we can see the ground and there's no sharks. Jimbo can't resist a dirt road when it's in front of us. Look how pretty. It's not an impasse. It's passable. But I'm glad it fell while we weren't here. The scenery changed. It's no longer the forest. We're headed towards the dunes. Oh, now we're back in the forest. Make up your mind. Warning. Avoid getting stuck at the bottom. Lake levels are high. The only way out is up. Rescues cost $3,000. Keep yourself and our rescuers out of danger. Is this? Yikes. Oh, you can see rain out there. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. It's crazy to think of going down those dunes though. Through all these clothes. Burr. Huh? Uh-huh. mother bear. Oh, it is a mother bear, see? Migrating. Do you see her? Well, no, I don't. The sleeping bear is a large dune about a mile away, perched along the edge of the bluff. She hardly looks like a bear now, but in August of 1721, that's when she looked like a bear? Wow, that was a long time ago. French historian Pierre Charlevoix canoed past the dunes and described a kind of bush shaped like an animal lying down. Bear kept her shaggy shape until the early 20th century, when a series of natural events and human intrusions inflicted irreversible damage. See below. The erosion continues. One day, it seems, this sleeping bear will wake up and move on. That's a straight drop down. I do not know how they rescue you. I'm thinking it's by helicopter. Montauk Island. Oh. Or is that Manitou? And Montauk's over there, Manitou. Okay. Huh. Yikes. You can see the footprints of where they went. Oh, that wind is enough. The legend of the Manitou Islands and the sleeping bear. Point this up here while I talk. Once, long ago, in the land called Wisconsin, across the Great Lake, there was a terrible hunger and many people died. A bear and two little cubs were trying to leave that place and came around the lake where there would be more food. They walked for many days along the beach together, but after a while, the two little cubs began to whimper with hunger, and so the bear decided to swim across the rest of the lake. They waded into the water, one cub on each side of the bear, and they swam off into the lake a long way. After a while, the cubs began to get very tired, so the bear said, "Try hard, the land is not very far." And very soon they did come inside of land, but gradually the cubs got weaker, and only 10 miles away, one cub sank into the water. Oh. Soon after, the other was also drowned. The bear's heart was so broken, she could do nothing. She waded ashore and lay down, looking at the water where cubs had died. Eventually, both of them came to the surface as two little islands. So the bear still lies there atop the dunes, looking after her children. Oh, that is so sad. God, it's 55, but that wind just makes it feel like it's 35. I'm always complaining about the temperature. But that cliff, though. Nothing beats this gorgeous Lake Michigan sand dunes area. Well, there's things that beat it, but you know what I mean. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm glad we didn't have to hike up it. We're just gonna see these dunes from the outside here. I'm not climbing. I'm sorry. Y'all hooked up with the wrong channel if you wanted us to climb that.
That's for little kids.
Yeah, there's little children up there. They're doing great. No, I don't think so. You can see the footprints. Like they go sideways and up. I was thinking about doing this, and I was like, maybe we could make like Walter's Wiggles, right? So some switchbacks go back and forth. Would that be easier to go at a slant and then back? Like, I don't know. Would it? Maybe. Okay, bye-bye, Sleeping Bear Dunes. How about a dispensary with a muffler lady? Oleanne's Dispensary in Northport, Michigan. She was a surprise. Bye-bye, lady. Look at that tree. Northern white cedar. Please do not climb or sit. The helicopter flying over. We're here gonna check out Coast Guard. Maybe they're going to save somebody on the dunes. We're at Grand Traverse Lighthouse. Okay, Grand Traverse Lighthouse, erected in 1858 by Lighthouse Service. 1899, the fog signal building constructed. 1900, converted to a two-family dwelling. Oh, 1916, a kitchen was added. Modernized an electric port. Okay. Well, they kind of put the lighthouse on the other side. Can't see it. Let's come around back to maybe get the shot. Oh, I guess it's not really a... Oh my goodness, you see the swarm? Holy crap! Midges. We are in the lighthouse. These are old furnishings. What are you pointing at? He's always pointing and not talking. Insulators. I love that. So that the old kitchen that was added. Okay, I don't know which way to go. Telephone. Coast Guard dress uniform. That old stove. Watch my head where? Shipwreck exhibit. Oh, look at those old binoculars. Huh. You can see the mosquitoes on the window screen. She's trying to get a picture too. I may have to go out there and do that. Whoa, tiny stairs. Tiny stairs. Watch my head there. This is not a good place to be wearing my sunglasses though. Put it on my eyeballs. You have to watch your head more on this one than you did the other one. Oh my God, the amount of mosquitoes on the windows up here.
Midges.
Midges. Oh. So Cathead Point that way. North and South Manitou Islands. You can see them out there. Manitou Passage. This is Lake Michigan, obviously. South Fox Island. You can barely see it way out there. North Fox Island. Can't see it at all. Beaver Island, only visible on a clear day. Little Traverse Bay. Big Rock Nuclear Plant. We are in a tiny little room. Oh, so you can go out there. Oh. Okay. Face ladder when descending. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you wanna, it's recording. That copper one doesn't feel sturdy. It's almost not big enough for my butt. Thank you. Am I supposed to face the ladder on this part too?
Whatever it works.
They got specific instructions on climbing down.
Oh, well.
It's tight up there. Okay, that down. Whoa. Ode to the lighthouse keeper. We didn't check out this room. There is the Fresnel lens. Fresnel lens? It's got an S in the name, so it makes me want to say Fresnel. I don't know what I'm looking at. Model of the schooner Venus.
In 48 kregen ze elektriciteit.
Isn't that the quote from Roseanne? All right, that was the Grand Traverse Lighthouse. I don't know how many we've seen. Not all 129, that's for sure, right? I'm gonna go to the gift shop. All right, we're headed to another lighthouse. This one's called Mission Point Lighthouse. And it's another literal house connected to the light. Yeah. Jimbo says it's open, so we do get to climb up. What'd you say, 100 steps?
37.
Oh, 37 steps. 100 was the big Sabal one, or Sable. I want to say Sable. But oh, good, the entrance is back here anyway. So we are also in the 45th parallel, which means we are halfway between the equator and the North Pole. And the Mission Point Lighthouse was decommissioned in 1933. Shipping traffic into and from Grand Traverse Bay was much less frequent at this time. And in 1938, a station buoy light was erected in the bay. Later, a cylindrical tower with a solar-powered light replaced the original steel skeletal tower on the pier or crib deck. Today, you can see it just west of the tip of Old Mission Peninsula. The light shines only on the north side. Huh. So I wonder where you can see that. I don't know. Oof, midges. Midges are flying in my hair and my mouth. All right, let's go in. I just sucked one in my nose. $8. It's like a universal price for lighthouses in Michigan, I think. $8. Okay, going up. Mission Point Lighthouse. There's Lake Michigan and all the midges on the window. Just read a sign that said midges only live 5 to 10 days is their lifespan. Too bad those 5 to 10 days is while we're here. Okay, only 3 people at one time. Climb tower at your own risk. Come down facing the steps. Oh, watch ahead. They didn't warn me about that one. Oh, it's warm up here. Your feet don't fit in the steps. Midges go. Congratulations, you made it to the lantern deck. It is here where our 5th order Fresnel lens once stood on a pedestal. The keeper carried the oil here. The keeper trimmed the wick every 4 hours here. The keeper kept these windows clean from soot inside and dirt outside. Enjoy the awesome views as the keeper did. All right. Huh?
That water don't look too good.
No, it looks mucky.
There's some algae stuff.
Oh, I can't even focus because of the midges. Okay, back down. You want to hold this while I climb? Oh, look, there's the little exit. Okay. This one's much easier than the last one.
Watch your head and stuff.
Thank you.
It's tighter as we get up.
Yeah, it's gonna get even tighter. Husband's coming down right now. Oh, you wanna hand me that? Sorry. Thanks. Okay, it's all yours. Oh, there's that lens. Does Mission Point Lighthouse look small? In the mid to late 1800s, lighthouse construction had become standardized in order to save money, and plans were reused. The schoolhouse church design was considered a simple design, cost-effective, frequently used on the Great Lakes. Yeah, I think that it works because then the keeper can have a home, right? So this is probably his living quarters down here.
Exiting light ray that was not horizontal. This effect, called divergence, is the reason why the beam has a slight spread as it exits the lens. Divergence was actually an advantage to the Fresnel lens. If all the rays exited horizontal and the beam was a perfect cylinder, the observer would only see the lens.
Ah, Erie Landlight. That's the one we went to that we were just both talking about. How much was the lighthouse keeper paid?
Determined by a number of factors.
Keepers were paid a lower middle class wage during the 19th century. The head keeper's pay ranged from $250 to $600. Others were paid less. The average annual pay for a lighthouse keeper in 1840 was $400. In 1867, it rose to $600 and remained for 50 years. The exception to this was in the West, where the lighthouse keepers were paid $1,000 during the gold rush.
Plane height of the tower.
Okay. All the different knots.
Standing on the deck of a ship, and the radius of the surface of the Earth.